Hey there everybody, this is Piper here, and welcome to another Total War video. So this is the next competitive match between the CoH clan and the RV clan. I think this is number 8 in the matches played so far, and this is another 1 versus 1. It's between Tacitus and RV Earth. The last battle was Scythia versus Armenia, Tacitus versus Earth. This time it's going to be Numidia versus Thrace. Obviously attack plane is Numidia. So we'll go through the armies fast here. The battle is about to start. Attack has brought 3 Numidian cavalry, they're gold, 6 legionnaires, or Numidian legionnaires rather, and they're gold, 6 archers gold, 4 long shield cavalry, they're gold with 1 chevron looks like. So 3 of them have 1 chevron, one is just gold, and 1 camel. And obviously he's taken around his Javcav on the right side there. Earth has brought 6 phalanx pikemen. They are gold. 6 archers gold. Militia cavalry, 2 of them gold, and 6 Greek cavalry. And these guys are, just look at the flags, they're very heavily upgraded. So it looks like they're gold with 2 chevrons. So those guys, they will beat the long shield en masse. The camels will help a lot. They have an advantage versus horse. So attack is bringing around his Javcav. These guys are one of the best Javcav in the game. They have the stats of the Carthaginian Javcav, but they're actually cheaper. So 1 versus 1 they will beat the militia cavalry in missile and melee. So right now attack is throwing javelins at the Greek cavalry, getting some shots in at the back there, and he's actually attacking one of the arch units as well. That was a great charge there by Tacitus, pulled out there before the Greek cav could engage. Earth pushing forward his phalanx pikemen, Tac is withdrawing his legionnaires, and obviously these guys get Pila, so he really wants to use the Pila first before he fights the pike. So he's going to retreat these guys, doesn't want to engage the pike wall. Earth pushing forward his Greek cavalry with a unit of militia cavalry. Whilst doing all that, Tac is micro on the left side, getting a lot of really good kills against the archers. And Earth is going to have to watch here because he doesn't want all the archers to die because he needs them for the end. Counter charge there by Tacitus against the Greek cavalry. That was a really good charge there by Tac. It's a really good micro by Tac here. He's managing the legionnaires, he's managing the cavalry, but also chasing down the archers as well. And through all that, Tac is getting some really good kills on the sides of Earth. You see here, these guys are firing into the cavalry, and he's also bypassing the shield on the pikemen. And here we have a great charge there by Tacitus. The pike were too far behind to support the cavalry, and even though the pike are quite close, the pike aren't actually down. He's put them down there. So Tac's been able to wipe out the Greek cavalry. And that was a really good charge there by Tac. That's probably the game winner right there. And he's also still microing the Javcav against the archers and withdrawing the legionnaires. So there's not really much Earth can do now. He can't really make a pike box because Tac still has the Pila, and legionnaires are probably better 1 versus 1 versus the pike. He's taken out the bulk of the Thrace archers, and he does have the cav superiority now as well. So Tac charging down the last of the Greek cavalry right there, trying to get some shots in with the cavalry. He still has all the archers, and he has 6 basically full strength legionnaires. So unless Earth can really catch some of these cavalry with the pike and pray that Tac makes a mistake with the legionnaires, it's not really much he can do now. Unless Thrace has some cavalry. There's basically too many archers there. 1, 2, 3 right there. 1 unit archers there, 2 units of archers there. So a lot of Numidian archers still remaining. And Tac is chasing down the Greek cavalry. And the Greek cavalry have the same speed as the long shield. So the Greek cavalry will probably be wavering because they know they're outnumbered, and the long shield are probably slightly better as well in the situation. Through all that, Tac is firing arrows at the pikemen, so they're getting shots in at the rear, get some really good shots in there, and that'll just be destroying the morale of the pikemen. So charged in there by Tac, by Earth rather, charged in is Greek cavalry, but they're going to get wiped out. And same here, unless the pike can form formation with the spear. 1 versus 1 versus legionnaires. They're very much outclassed. These pike are actually fairly good. They're not as good as the raw pikemen that Macedon get, but they're actually fairly good pike. But obviously at this point in the battle there's not really much Earth can do. He's lost basically all of his archers, most of the cavalry. Counter charge there by attack against the Greek cavalry. So Earth is trying to draw. He's trying to engage the long shield and pull them into the pike, which is quite a fairly good strategy actually. But it's not really much Earth can do apart from that, because these pike aren't the best pike in the game. They are getting tired, and Tac has all of his Pila left as well. So that's the unit of Greek cavalry routed there. Tac has basically 1, 2, 3, 4 archers there, 2 archers there. So basically all of his archers. So really Earth should have really admitted defeat right about now, but I personally think he's trying to avoid getting a heroic defeat or crushing defeat. Pike have ran in, trying to get some kills against the legionnaires. That's going to be game over. And Earth has just admitted defeat right there. So that was a clear victory for Tac. Obviously both players extremely skilled in the game. But again, great charge there by Tacitus. The charge at the start here, over here, that was really the game winner. Because once the Greek cavalry went, it's really hard for Thrace to get kills on the archers. So that was a great battle there. That was a clear victory for Tac. Probably verging on heroic, possibly, looking at how many men remaining for Tacitus. But that was a clear victory. Well played to both players. Well played to Tac. That was a great charge at the start there. So that was the 8th battle in the series of competitive games. I think there's like 3 games left. There's 11 matches in total. So stay tuned for those. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Piper signing off.